mission number 3 of ProAceJOKER's LASO Guide to Halo Infinite. Version 2, we're calling it. You guys didn't see version 1 because my live stream... Oh, I didn't mention, hey, professional guide. If you didn't watch the other videos, you probably have no idea where I'm getting what I'm saying. But I'm doing this live, so you might hear me interact with chat or answer a chat question or something like that every once in a while. But, Mission 3. So Mission 3, which is Outpost Tremonius, or called... okay, I guess I have to wait for it to pop up. Is... There we go. Is Tremonius. Is... First off, make sure you grab this. Don't forget this Spartan core. We are going to need a bunch of Spartan cores. We'll actually get to those very soon and the importance of them, because we are going to rely on those for pretty much the entire game. So this is what I was talking about. If you don't have full shields, this is a good time. Easy melee kill. And then feel free... Oops. Wrong weapon. But yeah, make sure you get these. But yeah, the importance of the Spartan cores will come soon. And once again, oh, don't go towards the explosive. Thank you. All right, well, I'll be honest, I don't believe I'm full health anymore, so that's gonna be fun. I won't get a checkpoint for a few seconds. That's gonna be a good time. That's fine. So, by the way, for this mission in particular, I'm not full health. That's going to be a little bit more of a pain in the ass, but that's okay. Here's what we do. Right at the start here, what you can do is we still have the BR and the rocket. We're going to quickly run over. We're going to hit this guy and we're going to run away. We're going to drop down here, and the reason being is we're actually going to go to the back of the map here. So we're going to quickly run over to the back corner here. There is another Spartan core, and we're going to pick this up. We need a certain amount of Spartan cores to get the upgrades we want. Like I said, if you take your time, LASO could be really easy. You can actually just upgrade yourself to the point where you unlock every single You could explore the map and get every, outpost. I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, you basically unlock everything in the game before you even really do the main mission stuff and make it easier for you. Alright, from here on, we're just going to use a bunch of shot grenades and rockets to do our dirty work. Actually, I'm going to show off this really quick, so I'm going to do this just for the people who are interested. I will be showing the next mission, so this video is going to be a little longer than you might think it's going to be. Oh, no. Yeah, this video might look a little longer than you think it's going to be, and the reason being is this is an insanely short mission. Insanely short mission, Outpost Tremonius. So we're going to show this one as well as the tower. We're going to show the entirety of this mission and all the way up to killing Chaklock. So in this part, what you want to do is run over here. Now, I'm going to show this off. This is what I was talking about, is like, this is something I won't be using for the run, but it turns out I'm going to use it for right now. If you come up to this second AA gun, so if you come up to the AA guns here, on top of the down ship, and you come up to this gun, you might know this is one of the more infamous glitches. If you come up all the way to the corner, and you hold the B button, if you notice, I dropped a weapon. Now I actually want the rocket launcher, so I switched weapons. That's important. I now have something called Tank Gun. If you haven't seen this before, it's a literal gun that is the gun is literally the cannon of a scorpion. Now, there's some interesting properties with this. First off, you can't do damage to yourself. So, if you accidentally shoot the ground, it does nothing to you. You can't actually damage yourself. You can tell by my shadow, I also am just floating across the ground. Here's me holding a rocket launcher. Here's me holding tank gun. So you can't damage yourself, and this is also overpowered as shit. This has the ability to one-shot certain bosses, Eshram, as well as it basically insta-kills everything. You do have to be a little careful with it. one of the other problems that this will cause is I was talking about how your rocket launcher is amazing because it launches enemies like that. That's awesome. The problem is that certain triggers are based on certain enemies dying. So he got launched over there. I'm going to assume he died. If that elite didn't actually die from that impact, though, I will not be able to complete this mission. I'll have to, like, exit the area and come back and then redo it or something like that. So you have to be really careful. Now, the other thing about the tank gun is if you accidentally drop it, you cannot get it back. You can't pick it up again. You can only pick this gun up during this mission. This is the only time you can pick this up. So, very valuable to pick up. And this is what I was talking about, is if you want to make the game insanely easy for yourself, just use this gun. It will make everything trivial. It already has infinite ammo as is, so you can use this on Legendary if you wanted, if you were struggling for some reason. It's very simple, so... Alright. Now, the thing is it looks like I missed certain triggers, so not all the enemies have spawned yet. And that's probably because I went on top of the map instead of triggering certain things, so we're going to slow down. Here it is. Nice T-posing jackals. Now, once you hear the kill the Spartan in the stand, you'll see this phantom come. You can actually use the tank gun to immediately blow it out of the air before it even does anything. And then all you gotta do is, you don't actually have to kill all the enemies on the map. You only have to kill a certain amount of enemies. Now, it feels like I'm missing some. And it's probably because I haven't actually triggered the spawns for all of them. As I said, I want to make sure I have full health. Where's the brute? There shouldn't be brutes and stuff up here. Alright, so checkpoint, we did end up getting a checkpoint. I don't know why this... I gotta go back. So I think I ended up missing a trigger, and that was on me. That's my bad. 10 out of 10 guide. But like I said, I won't be using tank gun for the rest of the run. I just wanted to use it here just to show off how overpowered this thing is. And just show you how, you know, you can actually lose it. And it's why my recommendation is, if you want to make this game super, super easy, just use this gun. If you're just doing it for the achievement or whatever, just do it. Just use this gun. Forget anyone who says, like, oh, it's not really playing LASO if you use a glitch gun. Screw all that. That's dumb shit. No one gives a crap that you were able to do it. It's not like this LASO was hard. You know, if you want an actual challenge, go play Halo 2 LASO, okay? Don't act like the game... Really, you're just causing yourself to waste more of your time by not using this gun, in reality. So, use it. But, that being said, I will be making this guide for those people who apparently think that it's honorable to not use this gun, or for whatever reason. I don't know, man. Who knows? They're nerds. Fucking gamer nerds, you know? But I am just showing this. I gotta actually get back. Nice splatter kills are always funny to me. I do have to get back. I have to hit... I've clearly missed a trigger of some sort. I don't know where I missed this trigger, but I missed a trigger, so we're gonna head back. And we're gonna... There it is. Oh, there it is. I got it. Yep. So I guess I finally hit the trigger, which I get clear landing zone, and once I have that, I'm gonna head on over. And that's it. And I'm gonna quickly head up. And, that's my rocket launcher. Let's go get my BR. I'll switch out my rocket launcher for my BR. There was a BR. Where did I put it? Well, if not, I know there's a BR down here. Right? Where is the battle rifle? Is there a battle rifle for me? Like, actually, seriously, is there a battle rifle for me? I'm like, almost positive there's one somewhere around here. Those are shock rifles. I don't... Okay, well... Alright, my joke isn't gonna work here. I guess shock rifle. Oh, rocket launcher. I meant to have that. Oops. Wait a minute. Did I drop tank gun? Oh no. Well, I guess I won't be able to use it. But that's Outpost Tremonius. Super easy mission, super fast. That's why we're also going to show the tower. We're going to do this whole section. Or we're going to show it off. We are going to be doing a fun little glitch here. It's a cool one. I want to show it off as well. And we will use it to make the game a little bit easier at a certain point, so...
Now, here's the cool part. There are more UNSC forward operating bases that have fallen into banished hands.
But we're getting close to the open world section, which is, as I say, going to be the most important video in the run to watch. Because that is the one thing we're going to use to set us up for the entire rest of the game. So, look forward to that. But right now, we're just doing this. After that's done, you should be able to start up, and then you can just start up the next mission. Now, as you saw, I got rid of Tank Gun. We won't be using it for the rest of the run. And that's what this is going to be. It's going to be showing off how you can do this without it. Like I said, if you want to make it easy, just take long-range shots, like I'm doing right now. We're just gonna long-range, basically just throw out a bunch of rocket launcher shots all towards this. In order to complete this mission, you can't just go straight to the tower. I mean, you could, and you could go do the tower mission right now. But in order to actually progress further in the game, you do need to at least unlock one fob officially. So... it's why we're gonna clear out all this anyways. Alright. I have this light rifle. Let's not say you did. I think that grunt just killed himself. Oh no. Well, I've definitely taken damage now. And this is where this shock grenade's gonna come in play. Shock him! Melee him. I'm now at full health. Shock him and melee him. This is why, like, again, everyone's like, oh, get the duelist energy sword. That way you can guarantee to get melee damage. And so you don't need it. It's a waste of a weapon slot that you can use for more efficient killing machines. And he's dead.
You made short work of that, huh?
Alright.
Now to business. Let's lock down Fob Golf.
LASO, no tank gun. That's exactly right, Anderson. Where's the... now I know there's definitely... we don't have to worry about it. We'll get a battle rifle soon. Now, we are going to show off a glitch here. And the reason being is this is going to just give us easier access to excavation, which we do after the tower. You don't have to do it, but I would recommend it. And it's kind of a fun glitch, too. And that's why I want to show it off. So, you just got to wait for this to end. This whole sequence, it's going to be a whole thing. We're going to actually... if you've seen a speedrun, you probably have noticed this glitch, even though we don't even use this glitch in the speedrun now, because we now just teleport everywhere. That's a whole nother thing. Don't worry about it. You could use that in LASO. I wouldn't, but...
we can piece together what the banished are up to. For instance, over here is some kind of banished...
I don't know what else I really need to explain. I feel most of it we'll kind of get to as we go through. Oh, I guess one thing I should explain is you got to make sure you collect all the skulls. So you do have to beat the game once to actually even really have the ability to get LASO, or close to. I mean, the last skull is on the last mission, so if you don't know, you do have to. You can't just do LASO right off the bat. You do have to play through the campaign and get all the skulls. So maybe I could have done that as part 1, is showing a video of all the skull locations. I could make a video of that. I don't know. Either way, I'd have to make a new account because they stay between saves. So, all right, now after you actually start up, this is gonna go quick. So pay attention. You got to make sure you're at full health because you need to have a checkpoint. Actually, I don't. You know, you might not need to because there's a save in progress. So this is a good time to explain. There's 2 different kinds of saves in this game. There's save checkpoint and save progress. Now, each one does a different thing. Save checkpoint is when you die, that's where you go back to. Now, save progress is a in-game marker that determines if you save and quit, this is where the game restarts you. Now, that's important because we can actually use that to manipulate certain levels. There's certain times where if you get far enough in a level, but then you die and you don't get a checkpoint, you could theoretically save and quit the game and come back, and you will have a makeshift checkpoint from the save in progress. It might not be as far as you would have liked, but it was further than where you were beforehand because you hadn't got a checkpoint so long ago. And you'll start out with full shields, and you'll keep whatever weapons you had before. Now, the reason why that's important is after you go through the whole attack map sequence, you get a save in progress, which means we can save and quit the game, and we'll teleport right back to here, even if we don't have a checkpoint yet. Now, the reason that's important is because what we're going to do is we're going to spawn a mongoose. We're then going to quickly run over here. We're going to climb the tree and immediately hold the B button and get into the pelican. That's right, I'm inside the pelican. Now, the problem is you don't have control of the pelican. The pilot is still driving it, so you're in the pelican, but it looks like you're a passenger. So what you do is you hop in and then quickly save and quit. Then hit continue. That's all you have to do. You just enter the pelican, save and quit. And if done properly, what's going to end up happening is it will put you right back here, but now the pelican is just crashed into the ground for some reason. I don't really know why this works or why it does because the save in progress, but I think it's got to do with the save state. This is something to give a little example that you guys really don't need. I was practicing this glitch with the chopper, launching myself across the entire map, and then I actually left that chopper, and then I went to go play like an hour of gameplay, and then I even saved and quit and came back, and then I went back to that area, and my chopper was still there. So there are certain objects in the world that are saved regardless of what happens to the rest of the world. So this pelican's now just crashed, just hanging out here, and now we can fly the pelican. That's right, this isn't a mod, this isn't anything, we can just fly the pelican. And this is awesome because this allows us to kind of bypass certain things and skip over just certain areas and certain... Well, I'm getting shot at. You do have to be careful because it can blow up. Your vehicle's not invincible. So we're going to come here really quick. The reason why we're coming here, you're going to land on this island kind of in the middle here. Reason being is there is a Spartan core. We're going to pick that up. All right, what weapon do I have selected? Okay, cool. Shock rifle. So, but we're going to use this, and really we're going to just use this to go from the tower to excavation later on, which is actually right over here. And that way we can just bypass all the enemies, and we don't have to worry about anything. Because your vehicle can take damage, but you, the player, doesn't take damage when you're inside of this. Now, one thing we're going to do is, before we enter the tower, we're actually going to drop down. We're actually going to have the game crash on us. Never mind. This is going to be a weird thing. Alright, so we're going to have to redo. If that happens, what you want to do, just fast travel back to Gulf. You should get another save progress. There it is. So if you see save progress, that's a good thing. And I just noticed my skull's turned off, I guess. Yeah, my skull's all just turned off for some reason. That's interesting. As I said, not a big deal. You can just turn it on. We're going to actually end up doing this glitch anyways while we do it. So we're going to actually quickly, we're going to activate this. Well, this would be good info for the guide anyways. And you're going to hop in. And save and quit. So, this is important because, as I said, you just got to make sure you have the skulls on. If this kind of thing happens, it doesn't negate your achievement. So, it doesn't actually negate your achievement. You load the recovery from there. All skulls on. Yeah, choose your save with all skulls on. Load from there. I guess if your game quits out and you just hit continue, it doesn't actually continue with the skulls. And there it is. But it doesn't negate your achievement. You just got to turn the skulls back on, and then you can continue forward. All right, let's try this again. Now we're going to fly, and we're going to fly. We're not going to fly directly into the tower. We are going to bring this into the tower really quick. We're not, actually. We're gonna bypass. But what we're going to do is we're going to make one quick stop. Now, this isn't too important, because we're only going to use this for a short amount of time, but we're going to make one quick stop right here. The reason being is if you see this yellow box, on this yellow box, there is a battle rifle. Now, this is a specialized battle rifle. that actually has a faster fire rate. It shoots 2 less bullets. Not overall. It just has a clip size of 2 less than a normal BR. But it does shoot faster. And with infinite ammo, it technically carries less ammo. But with infinite, it doesn't matter. But it shoots faster. So it's actually a better BR. It's a great weapon to use. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to just fly up. And we don't want the Pelican to blow up, so you want to make sure you try and avoid as much enemy fire as you can. And we're just going to drop the Pelican right here. We can't we can't skip anything. We got to beat this mission anyways, so we're just going to drop it right here in the open. We want to make sure we have our BR and our rocket launcher. Now we're going to run all the way up here, and the reason being is we're going to activate the objective. So once you get to the top, we're going to kind of just drop... I guess I can't go out that way. That's fine. We're just drop down right here. Then activated. And we're just going to take our time. That guy's dead. We're going to take our time clearing out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh, I'm getting shot at. Take our time clearing out these enemies. Drop in here, and then immediately come up here. And there's a jackal up here with a sniper. You can kill him, or at least melee him to get your shields back. And then once again, grenades, rocket spam. Ow. Oh, right. I forgot. There is a sniper across the way as well. I think it did do damage, but... One more sniper across the way. There should be one jackal up here as well. Oh, that was a skirmisher.
When the lockdown triggered, there was a power spike in what I presume was a security building. I've marked it on the map.
There it is. And now I am full health, so I don't have to worry too much. So it was important, as I said, you saw me pick up that one Spartan core. That is important for later on. And like I said, we're going to take our time. We could just run through, but we're going to just make sure we actually kill out a few of these enemies, because we're going to need an opening for later on. Because all of these Spartan cores are going to be used. We're going to grab the... This is, like I said, this is going to be a partial speed run, so... We're going to actually open these our teammates up because they make for great distraction. But there is a Spartan core right down here on the bottom floor.
The lockdown is controlled from the security building near the front.
And we're going to actually push up the right side. Reason being is it's just going to allow us to bypass most of the enemies we have to worry about. And then grenade spam. Passed up there. Is a great way to see where enemies are at, too.
We're not getting in the tower
Oop,
while the
that
lockdown
actually
is
might have
still
damaged me a little bit. That's okay. We're going to just try and wait till we can actually shock this guy. Oop, don't kill myself with my own grenade, though. It's not something I want to do.
This is where the lockdown was triggered.
Alright. Here's a guy. And now I'm full health again. BR does do the same amount of damage. Good checkpoint. But yeah, just slowly clear out. Shot grenades to kind of stun enemies. Great way to also get it so you can push up. And once you're in here, you're going to have 2 more brutes up top. This is where you can actually use some... Spike grenades are actually great because these are basically kill boxes. There it is. And hopefully you should be at max health. You might not, and if not, you can try and find maybe an enemy to switch between. Get good at switching your grenades because you're going to have to get even better at switching equipment later on. So once you do that, you're going to hit that and then immediately rush over as quickly as you can. If you clear out all the enemies, it's why it's important to clear out the enemies first. You should be able to run and immediately push this right as it starts. And then after that, what you want to do is actually just jump down here underneath this, and then we're going to be able to just chill out for a few seconds. And this is a great time to actually use the first upgrades you got, and you can get the first 2 upgrades, which specifically, all it does is it gives that electro taser. The cooldown is important. And then immediately after, grapple hook yourself up to the top through the area. You can do it before the gravity lift activates, and you can just do that. But you now have the electro grapple hook. You could have done that earlier too. If you notice, I don't have full health. I'm aware of that, and I have to make sure I get a checkpoint. So in the next section, we're going to make sure we get a checkpoint here. There is going to be a charging brute we run into, so we have to be careful with that. But the electro taser is great for stunning enemies. If you hit it, you know, I've been using shock grenades to stun enemies to then run up and melee them. The shock taser can do that by itself if there's one enemy. So it's great to have. I would highly recommend it. It's one of the better upgrades. But in reality, we're looking to get the ground pound, and then the rest we don't have to worry about. Alright, if you jump on this box, this enemy can't really do anything against you. And then you can make sure you get full health off of them. So. And now we're going to just use that to basically get through this whole area. Shock grenade. Oh, I just naded myself, which is not awesome. Alright. Oh, dude, I gotta stop blowing up grenades towards me. They're not helping my health line. There we go. Kind of just slowly work your way up here. Rocket launchers and shock grenades as you go through. Maintain full health, get those checkpoints, and then once you get up here, take the right side. Technically, there are stronger enemies, but the reason we are taking specifically this side is there is going to be on the kind of second opening, I guess is the best way to explain it. There's actually going to be another Spartan core, so, and we want that as well, because once again, we are trying to optimize to get as few Spartan cores as we can, just to save time. Now, there is this one elite. These elites can be very annoying. They like to go invis after a while, so if you hit them down like half shields, they go invis, so. Alright, so you go ahead, you grab the Spartan core there. After you get that Spartan core, oh god, I don't even know. That's a weird cut. I didn't get a checkpoint, so that's a really weird cut to go off of. What you want to do is... The reason we're getting these Spartan cores now is we're setting ourselves up for the late game. Alright, we're going to stun him. Now I got full shields. Alright, I'm getting the hell out of here. So, get full shields off of one of the grunts there. Now, we're actually setting ourselves up for the late game. It's why we're doing this, and it's why the next video is so important, is the next video will show you a routing for every single Spartan core and every single fob that I think is going to be necessary to make this game easier in the late game. So we're making things, taking a little bit of time early on to save a lot of time at the later part of the game. So now Chaklock, he's an interesting boss because a lot of people might think that he's difficult. He's not. What you want to do is right off the bat, just start spamming some shot grenades. Now, I wanted to grab... Is there a Needler around here? Hold on, let me see. No, that's a Mangler. Professional guide creator. I'm literally now routing out weapons here. Don't mind me. I just gotta find out if there are other weapons around. Nope. Bulldog, Ravager. Ravager wouldn't be bad. Alright, well, never mind. But what a lot of people don't know is you can actually come up here, and where the doors are, you can actually stand on top of these doorways. So you can actually just sit up here, and Chaklock will just get stuck down there. You do have to watch out for his pulse carbine, but just kind of move left and right and spam shot grenades out the wazoo. You also do have to be careful of plasma nades. He's going to throw a bunch of those. And then just keep spamming shot grenades and rockets down at him. But he's unable to damage you with a melee from here, so you just keep doing this to slowly take him down. And then if you can get him to actually get staggered. So I'm going to take his drop down really quick in the hopes that he doesn't stab me. And he actually gets stunned. And I can melee him so I can get my shields back and then do that. So you got to kind of time it a little bit. I just keep doing it. There he is. I think his shield finally broke. I don't know where he just went, so. And there you go. He's dead. Once you pop his shield just takes a lot of damage. Plasma nades aren't a bad idea, but shot grenades up top and just keep stunning him, dropping down to stagger. I believe I'm actually still max health, which is good. And that's it. And that's the tower. Relatively easy. So that's Outpost Tremonius in the tower. Not as super long. Some interesting, fun glitches to show off. And some really cool things. But we are setting ourselves up slowly. Now, onto the longest and probably most important video. Get ready for it. Ouch. As I said, doesn't do damage to me, so I don't have to worry about it. Enemies' rocket launchers definitely can do damage to me, though. I just killed myself. Okay. I need to stop doing this. Oh, I guess I just killed myself. Stun him. Stun. Nope. All right.